Yo, what's up? This your boy Derrick Branch, SportsView360.com, covering the Memphis Tigers football team today. And I just want to talk about what has transpired in the American Conference as we go into this upcoming week of football. The first game I think on the American Conference slate for this week is was the Tulane versus UTSA game, and the Green Wave left San Antonio without the result that they wanted to get, as they were blown out tonight by a score of 48 to 26. Just wasn't their night, and the Alamo Dome where they UTSA plays at has been known to give some good teams in the American teams that are in contention in Americans fits. It happened last year with Memphis. Not happened with Tulane this year. Now, for all intents and purposes, going forward, Tulane's college football playoff hopes are pretty much in the gutter. They have a shot at the American Conference Championship, but in regards to CFP aspirations, it's in the gutter. It's done. It's over with because this is a loss minus your other loss you had against Ole Miss. It's not good, And I mean, if you had that was a good loss to have because Ole Miss is really good, and they're going to most likely going to the playoffs, and all Tulane had to do was continue winning, but they got caught up today, and it just wasn't their night. And going forward now, what this means for the Memphis Tigers, what this means for the Tigers who are coming off a huge win after beating South Florida last week, which um their playoff hopes are hanging by a thread, but it's pretty much over with. But they'll still have a shot. They may have a rematch with Memphis in the American Conference Championship game, and that may determine that who goes to the playoffs. But other than that, outside of that, um, Tulane, is pretty much done for the most part. What Memphis now has to do is take care of business. Take care of business against Rice. And next week, you got Tulane at home on Friday at the Liberty Bowl. You got to take care of business. Because Tulane right now is vulnerable. Tulane has been hanging by a thread these last couple of games. If you really paid attention to Tulane, it has not looked pretty. And I not and people probably gonna I won't say people, but John Summerall, the head coach, probably gonna shoot down. The narrative of him probably focus on these rumors that's been put out there about him taking an SEC job or the now the LSU job is opening up now, and a lot of people are suspecting that he may take that job. But it is what it is, though. Tulane got beat, and it was probably gonna happen eventually, but tonight is the night that it happened. They've been living dangerously these last couple of weeks. Now for Memphis, they can't go out there tomorrow against Rice and lay an egg. They can't. Rice is 4-4. They at 500. Like they got a really good running game. They can get caught. Memphis got to go out there and take care of business. They should have learned their lesson already this season after going on the road to UAB and getting blanked in that game. Well, I won't say getting blanked because Memphis almost came back to win that game and probably pushed that game into overtime. But you get the point, you know. So everything is lining up for Memphis to get into the CFP, get to the American Conference Championship game. All they got to do is keep winning. It's just win out, and the Tigers will be in the college football playoffs in the American Conference Playoff Championship. Win the American Conference Championship, I think it's almost certain that Memphis is going to the playoffs because right now Memphis is ranked 25. Out of the top 25 teams, they're the 25. If you can win this week impressively, maybe you go up a little higher. Maybe you go up to 22. Maybe you go to 20. And the higher the stipulation is, the rules are that the highest ranked conference champion from the group of five will go to the playoffs. That's just what it is. And Tigers got to take care of business, man. Everything is still in front of them. You lost to UAB 2 weeks ago. You bounced back against South Florida. You just got to take care of business. It's lining up for you. You playing Rice tomorrow. You should win. I expect you to win, but we'll see. And you got Tulane at home. Tulane at home, you got to take care of business. Tulane is vulnerable right now. Tulane is not unbeatable. They're not the juggernaut that people are making them out to be in the group of five. They can be beat. Then after that, you got it. It's a huge. I think it's another huge game. East Carolina looks good. You gotta take care of business. And ain't got the big one. I think it's you gotta get your leg back for what happened last year, where Blake Horvat Navy QB ran all over you. They gotta get their leg back from that matchup. So they got, to me, in my opinion, they got four huge games, and they gotta win all of them. Win all these games, man. Don't leave nothing out there for doubt. And I think Tigers will get to the playoffs, win the American Conference Championship. Take care of Rice tomorrow. Get ready for Tulane. Tulane gonna come out inspired, probably, with their backs against the wall. It's gonna be interesting to see how they play out, because last year on Thanksgiving, in last year's game against Memphis and Tulane, it was Tulane that was in that position of possibly getting to the conference, the college football playoffs. They already had clinched a spot in the conference championship game, and Memphis came in there and pretty much beat them, and that took away their chances of going to the CFP. But they still clinched the title game, Bert. Now this year is a little different. This year, Memphis has everything in front of them. Everything is in their favor. They just got to win tomorrow and next week and the week after against East Carolina and then Navy. So, still a lot of football left to be played for, but it's getting closer. It's getting closer to actually finding out who is the top team in the American Conference. And this year has been probably the best the league has looked in a while. Since the departure of Houston, SMU, Cincinnati, all those top programs that left. This is the best the league has looked, and it's been a long time coming. So it'll be interesting to see how it's all gonna play out, man. But Tigers got got Rice on Saturday on tonight. They got Rice tonight against they got Rice 6 o'clock kickoff. Tigers should win, but we'll see. All right. So I have for y'all for right now. Like, comment, subscribe to this channel, Derrick Branch. It's my personal YouTube channel. Going forward. I'm going to be uploading Memphis Tigers football only content from this channel. So follow the bookmark the playlist, and it'll be updated weekly. I'm out.